Are you ready?
From Lakeland Stadium, welcome to the regular season finale of Adams Cable Channel 7 High School Football. Today in a Lackawanna Football Conference Division II matchup, it's the Lakeland Chiefs versus the Western Wayne Wildcats. Sponsored by Adams Cable Service, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Carbondale, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield, Main Street Sunoco, Carbondale, Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center, Carbondale, by your one-stop lumber and hardware center, the Waymart Building Center, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale, Lieber and Bottom Electrical Contractors, Clark Summit, Figlamini Drugstore, Carbondale, locally owned and trusted since 1929. The starting lineups for today's game are brought to you by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. It's time for the big plays and hard-hitting action of high school football between Lakeland and Western Wayne. With the pregame show and the call of today's game, here's Nick Homick, Glenn Muskowski, and Steve Young. Guys.
Welcome to week number 10 of Adams Cable Channel 7 High School Football, and today we are at Lakeland Stadium for the Western Wayne Wildcats and the Lakeland Chiefs, and a big game for both football teams, as a win here by Lakeland or Western Wayne should give them a very good chance of making the Eastern Conference playoffs, Glenn.
It certainly does. One way or the other. One team's going to be a spoiler and get in. The other team's going to just pack up their gear and get ready for basketball. But I could see two coaches really wanting their young kids to get a little bit more experience, play a little bit more, get this playoff experience in them. So they're going to go after each other. It's going to be a knock them down, drag them out kind of game. I could see it coming.
And a win by the Western Wayne Wildcats will guarantee them a winning season and possibly a playoff berth in the Eastern Conference. And for the Lakeland Chiefs, a disappointing season for the first time in 15 years. They have not made the district playoffs, but they are hoping to get a win here tonight over the Wildcats and advance to the Eastern Conference playoffs. Coming up, we have your starting lineups and the kickoff when we return on Adams Cable High School Football. Everyone is looking for ways to save money today. The total home packages from Adams Cable Service are a great way to do that. Starting at $66.99 per month, you get cable, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone service. You are probably paying that much for one service right now. Call Adams Cable Service today and ask about the total home packages with cable, internet, and phone starting at $66.99 per month. Adams Cable Service has a package to meet your needs, and it's the smartest way to save money. Call Adams today.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Good evening, everyone. We're here with the head coach of Western Wayne, Don McDonough. Coach, 5-4 record so far this year. Could have been, should have been, maybe could have been a lot better, so. But will you explain to us what a win does for you tonight pertaining to the Eastern Conference?
Where we are with 5 wins in general, I think, it's definitely a success. But we told the kids last night that we have to want more. You can't be satisfied with 5 wins. A 6th win tonight would be huge for the program. Obviously it'd be our first winning season, I believe, since 1995. And a big note, I believe the winner of this game, after doing the math in a perfect scenario, the winner of tonight's game will go to the Eastern Conference. So that would be big for, I believe, any program, but definitely us at Western Wayne, who's been struggling for a long time. So overall, successful season, but we want more and we want to keep playing. Our seniors want to keep playing as well.
Well, I don't blame you. I think this is all part of it at the end of the year. One more game, one way or the other, win or lose the one more game, but you get there, and it's a great stepping stone for the following year.
Absolutely. We're glad we can be here at Week 10 with an opportunity to extend our season. It's been quite a long time, and I think the Wildcat country is really excited, and I think we're going to have a lot of people traveling up to the school tonight.
Well, it's a good look. It's a great night for football. A little cool. Have a good one, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
We're here with the Lakeland head coach, Jeff Wasilchak. Coach, I even hate to say this to you, but first season in 16 years, you're not going to make it into the district playoffs. But can you explain to us what a win tonight would do for you in the Eastern Conference standings?
From what I understand, Glenn, a win tonight would obviously help our chances greatly. I'm not a statistician, but I think a win tonight would probably get us into the Eastern Conference playoffs.
All right. So with that and a great night of football here with Western Wayne, you can one be a spoiler for Western Wayne, 2 get your kids into the game, and always another game at the end of the year. This time is good for the program, for this year and obviously for the future too, for the younger kids.
Yeah, I mean these kids work hard. A chance to win a title would be great for them. And plus, for the underclass, when you get that extra week or 2 of practices, it's experience you can't get anywhere else.
Absolutely. And like I said, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a little cool. As I said to Coach McDonough, it's going to be a little cool, but it's a great place to be here tonight, and good luck to you.
Well, thank you.
Now, here are your starting lineups for today's ball game, brought to you by the legendary Main Street landmark in Carbondale, the Roselle Department Store, where you're invited to stop in and check out the great new line of fall and winter apparel on display for the upcoming holiday shopping season. At Roselle Department Store, you'll find an extensive line of school uniforms for Lakeland, Carbondale area, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Forest City, and Valley View. If you're attending a formal affair, always look your best with the latest fashion ideas in formal wear by Sarno & Son, and as always, a perfect fit every time. Roselle and Carbondale now offers fast, reliable laundry and dry cleaning services. You can always depend on Roselle Department Store for unsurpassed quality, style, value, and personalized service. Sam Kalura and the staff at Roselle Department Store in Carbondale are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Western Wayne Wildcats and the Lakeland Chiefs, as Lakeland will get the ball and the Western Wayne Wildcats will be teeing it up. And moving from our left to right, and for the Western Wayne Wildcats, Matt Lombardi, the senior, will tee it up. And 2 are deep for Lakeland on the kick return, Taryn Harding and Garth Eastat. So here we go from Lakeland Stadium. Lombardi's kick is a bit of a sidewinder, and Eastat will pick it up at the 15-yard line. Eastat dancing around up across the 20, and then he's caught near the 22-yard line. That's where Lakeland will go on the offensive attack. And the Lakeland offense brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Nick Setta lines up at tight end, Jared Bomba at split end, Dan Reeves at left tackle, Zach Polito at right tackle, Zach Torowich will anchor left guard, Eddie Cavalier, the sophomore, gets the start at right guard, John Wade at center, Jake Gross at quarterback, Christian Sylvanas lines up at fullback, Mike Dodato at tailback, and Josh Natali at flanker. 1st and 10 for Lakeland. They will go with the air attack, and a pass intended for Bomba falls incomplete near midfield. Defensively for Western Wayne, brought to you today by Roselle Department Store, Jim Stein at left end, Jake Nagel at right end, Justin Ginziger at left tackle, Tyler Bergsman the nose guard, and in the middle linebacker set, it's Joe Boinko and Brendan Toot along with Kyle Coons on the weak side, Kyle Smith at left corner, Kazi Hassan at right corner, Kyle Haynes at strong safety, and Scott Walk is at free safety. 2nd down and 10, and on the toss play to the near side, Mike Dodato will carry the football up to the 30-yard line for the Lakeland Chiefs. So the Chiefs getting off to a pretty good start with the ground game, Nick.
Absolutely. Dodato, obviously we've been used to seeing Mike Lowry at the starting tailback, but Dodato actually filled in for Lowry one game when he was injured. and it rushed for over 100 yards, and you could see he's got a little burst there early on.
And it is 3rd down and 2 for Lakeland from their own 30-yard line. And Sylvanus will take the handoff and barrels forward to the 35-yard line for a Lakeland first down.
And that was a good off-tackle play by Lakeland, and they moved the chains for the first time. First down.
Lakeland is averaging about 18 points a ball game this season, while the Western Wayne defense, that has been very suspect, giving up about 23 points a ball game and 271 total yards. New set of downs for the Chiefs from their own 35, and this time the Wildcats will hold a team meeting on Christian Sylvanus as he tried to go right up the middle and was stuffed on the play.
That was a the entire right side of the Western Wayne line is into the backfield, and that time Sylvanus had nowhere to go.
And Lakeland will approach the line of scrimmage. Luke Pettinato is a wide out at the top of your screen. Bomba comes near side. Toss play will go to Didato, and he will turn it upfield, breaking tackles very close to a first down. We'll check his forward progress as he is caught at the 45. So, Nick, the Lakeland running game is really paying dividends right now.
Yeah, Lakeland seems to be in a little bit of an up-tempo style, in and out of the huddle real quick, and, a lot of quick hitters. So far in the offense. Another thing to keep an eye on, too, is Natali was hampered a little bit last week by an ankle injury, I heard.
Well, he's really banged up. Talking to Jeff on the phone last evening, he has an ankle injury, shoulder banged up, and also the hand. So we'll see just how much he can much of an effect he can have on this game tonight, as Lakeland will keep it on the ground and maybe pick up a yard to the 46.
Yeah, you could see him running in and out of the lineup. He's pretty hobbled.
Matter of fact, he won't even be doing the kicking. Zach Torich will be doing the kicking and punting for Lakeland, as Natali will check into the lineup from the near side of the field. We are scoreless with just about 9.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter at Lakeland Stadium. Great to have you on board tonight here on Adams Cable High School football. It is 2nd down and 9, and Dotto will take the handoff. A nice hole, and he carries the football up to midfield.
He's running the ball real hard. First time we really had an opportunity to see him, Steve. He looks like he's a pretty decent runner for Lakeland.
Glenn checking things out. There is a possibility we might be able to get that Jeff Wasilchak interview on the air.
It just disappeared. It's Halloween, Steve. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, folks, it's October 31st. All kind of crazy stuff happening here tonight. Got my cell phone at home. My son brings it to the game. They charge him to get in to bring it in to me. There's a pass. Looks like Bomba on the reception at the 40-yard line of Western Wayne. So the Lakeland defense right now moving the football well against this Western Wayne defense. So, Nick, this was the game plan by Jeff Wasilchak. Try to mix it up and keep the football away from the Wildcats, because that offense of Western Wayne can really put up some big numbers. They're averaging 24 a ball game.
They don't have a problem scoring. It's just keeping the other opposing team out of the end zone is their Achilles heel.
1st down and 10 for the Chiefs, as Sylvanus will take it off the right side and picks up about 2 or 3 on the play around right end.
Looked like that play was going to be broken down, but Sylvanus kept going, picked up 2 yards.
Jeff Wasilchak in his 7th year here at Lakeland with a career mark of 50 wins and 28 losses. His 18th season overall, 148 and 68. And it will be Didato taking it right up the middle. And he carries the football to the Wildcat 32-yard line.
Yeah, Didato's a nice little scat back style runner. Not the biggest guy on the field.
A slasher.
Yeah, he does hit the hole.
When he hits the hole, Nick, he's at full speed.
Senior Parents Night here at Lakeland, as all of the seniors were honored prior to the football game. It is 3rd down and 2, Lakeland from the Wildcat 32-yard line.
Oh,
And Dado lost the ball and will fall on it, but Western Wayne will recover.
He fell on it, but he never really
got the handle on it
at all. That's a tough break for Lakeland.
Yeah, they had a good drive going, and they turn it over. So the Western Wayne Wildcats in this high-powered offense will take over possession of the football on their own 43 with a first down and 10. Wildcat offense brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Brandon Toot at tight end, Kyle Smith at split end, Bailey Williams at left tackle, Tyler Bergsma at the right tackle on first down and 10. And it is Scott Walk with penalty flags on the play. Matt Witt at left guard, Jim Stein at right guard, Jake Nagel will line up at center. Walk, of course, leads Division II in passing and, of course, is the school's all-time leading passer. Joe Boyko at fullback. And Joe Tomasetti will get the start in the backfield for the Wildcats. Kyle Coons at flanker.
Steve, Scott Walk is the all-time leading passer in Western Wayne. He's only a sophomore?
Only a sophomore. I'm pretty sure he holds the... Yes, he does.
We all know that Butch Keller never liked to really throw the ball.
No, he didn't, as Walk will fire the pass at the 41, and it is complete to Kyle Smith. Nice pass. The school record holder for yards passing in a season with 1,713. Don McDonough really likes that. Of course,
Don McDonough should like that.
Yeah, he was a quarterback, and he very, very happy with the play of the 5'9", 165-pound sophomore. As Western Wayne will sustain the drive with a new set of downs, as we are scoreless with 6:41 left to play here in the first quarter. And the Walk will roll out, fire a pass downfield, and it is complete for another Wildcat first down. Kyle Coons on the receiving end for the Western Wayne Wildcats.
It's the one thing Lakeland did not want to see is Western Wayne get that passing game off to a good start.
And that is just what has happened. And the Wildcats are rolling right now with the football in the red zone at the 19-yard line. First down and 10. This time, Scott Walk will come up under center. And it is Walk on a late handoff. Joe Tomasetti will take the handoff. He is a 5'7", 180-pound junior. For the Wildcat offense, averaging 24 points a ball game, 324 total yards. Nick, no problem for the Wildcats scoring points. It's defending that they've had a lot of trouble this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Western Wayne, like we said, averaging 24 points a ball game.
Second down and 8 for the Cats from the Lakeland 17-yard line. And here is Walk off the play fake. Rolling out, looking, man wide open for the touchdown, Brandon Toot.
Wow.
And quickly, Western Wayne moves downfield and they score, and they take a 6-0 lead over Lakeland with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. And they made it look easy.
Yeah, they did make it look easy. There wasn't a defender probably within 15 yards of him.
It was wide open, and you had out wide, Steve. You had a one-on-one coverage. There was no one else on this side of the field.
Now it will be Matt Lombardi for the extra point out of the hold of Kyle Haynes. Let's check this. Oh, it's the crossbar. Is it good? Yes.
Yep. Steve, that's going to bring back memories for you.
That brings back memories of that Abington Heights game against Lakeland back in '87 when Abington Heights was going for the win. And
I can hear everybody now. If that was a round crossbar, if this comes down to the end of the game, they'll be calling for round crossbars up here.
We'll be talking about this for quite some time. Western Wayne takes a 7-0 lead over Lakeland on Adams Cable High School football.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium, where Matt Lombardi kicks off for the Wildcats. He's stat with a short return for Lakeland to the 25, and that's where the Chiefs will try to get their offense going once again. They had a pretty good drive going last on their first possession, but they turned the football over, and Wildcats took advantage of it, and they have a 7-0 lead. Chiefs go to work now from their own 25, first down and 10, and they'll keep it on the ground and go off the right side and pick up a couple on the play. Boy, how ironic is that, Nick, on that extra point? The ball hits that crossbar and just falls over.
It just deadens the ball.
Yeah.
But you got to hit that perfectly for that thing to bounce up like that. Boy, somebody's got a fire cooking on here. I hope it's nobody's house.
Why do you smell wood burning, Nick?
Wow.
Well, you know, it is that time of year. You know, the wood-burning stoves are going, so who knows where the smoke is coming from. Hope you're okay up there.
It's creating a haze over the field a little bit, too.
Second down and 8. They're not having a barbecue over at the field house, are they?
I see one.
Second down for Lakeland, as they will go with the running attack and keep it on the ground.
That was Lowry.
Mike Lowry, the sophomore, having a great season. Coming into this ballgame, leading Division II in rushing. 134 carries, 936 yards coming in, and 8 touchdowns. Only needs about 64, 65 yards to reach that 1,000-yard mark. Third down and 5 for the Chiefs, trailing 7-0 with just about 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. From their own 30. And this will be Gross looking downfield. Bomba's open, but he overthrows him. Bomba, a good target, Nick, at 6 foot and 165 pounds, but pass from Gross as he rolled out to the right side, just overthrown.
It was just overthrown, actually, Steve, because Bomba just had to step on the defender, and if it was just a bit overthrown.
Punting situation for Lakeland. Zach Torwich, 6 foot 200 pound senior, will get ready to boot it away for the Chiefs. And this line drive kick bouncing at the 35 and fumbled. And the Wildcats will hang on to it as they have a 7-0 lead.
Dodado almost got to get some redemption there. He almost recovered that.
Well, come up and catch it, Nick, right?
You got to come up and catch it.
Come up and catch that punt. Sitting next to us, Steve, Marty Myers. Marty agrees with us. And, Marty, you got to understand this. Nick's big thing is come and catch the punt. Come and catch the punt. You can gain yardage every way you can.
It's the forgotten thing in high school football.
It actually drives Nick crazy.
Especially when I watch Carbondale. Coach Gabriel knows that.
Oh, boy, you're going to hear from Coach Gabriel on that one. I know it. He'll be calling you on the cell phone from the Mid-Valley game. Somebody will send him a text as Western Wayne runs the football and takes it out to the 32-yard line. So the Wildcats and Don McDonough having a pretty good season, and you just have to wonder if Western Wayne defensively and if they were able to minimize the turnovers that they had in some key situations, that 5-4 mark could have been a little bit better.
Well, you know, joking aside, when we're joking about these punts here, special teams, how many games did both of these teams lose by 1 point?
Walk with a man open. That is Kyle Haynes, wide open, and then spun down at the 34-yard line for a Cat first down. Boy, Western Wayne really sharp throwing the football tonight.
If Lakeland is not careful, this game could get out of hand in a hurry.
That's a 38-yard pass completion.
Well, the Chiefs already trail 7-0 here in the first quarter, and the Wildcats are moving downfield quickly, as they will have a new set of downs at the Lakeland 34-yard line. Not only can they run the football, but they have some receivers who can really run some good patterns. And Kyle Haynes, of course, leading Division II in receiving coming into this ball game. And we will have a timeout on the field with 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Cats leading the Chiefs 7-0 on Adams Cable High School football.
When your car does this, call us first. Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. The Waymart Building Center carries quality materials for every job, including new home construction, remodeling, or that simple weekend project. The Waymart Building Center will supply everything to make your job easy, including plumbing and electrical supplies, hardware, tools, and paint. Remember, you don't have to drive far to find building or remodeling supplies. Stop by and see Chuck at your hometown building center, the Waymart Building Center.
Make it a point to stop by and see Chuck at the Waymart Building Center and check out the Eden Pure Heaters, as Scott Walk will hand it off to Courtney Harp turning the corner, and Harp looking for that first down marker, and he will be close. He possesses great speed, has scored 12 touchdowns this season. So not only can the Wildcats come at you through the air, they do have that good running game. And right now they are dominating Lakeland as we near just about 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and Western Wayne up by the score of 7-0.
Yeah, really the first time we've really seen Courtney Harp carry the ball tonight. Really no need for him.
He's another guy. It's like he can pick him up and put him down real quick, Dick.
Absolutely.
First down for Western Wayne from the Lakeland 23. Walk coming near side to Haynes. Haynes with a nice move and then falls forward to the 23-yard line.
That sort
Just
of
got
pass,
back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was, just like more of a quick screen type of route, but really a long throw.
I'll tell you what, that almost looked like it was behind them, behind the line.
Yeah.
The Lakeland defense brought to you by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. John Wade at left end, Nick Setta at the right end, Corey Bednash at left tackle, Zach Torwich at right tackle, Cyril Babconnect at the outside linebacker along with Brendan Dominowski, Eric Furco at the inside linebacker with Sylvanus, Garth Easted at left corner, Josh Natali at the right corner, as Harp will take the handoff, and Harp keeps the feet moving and drives inside the 15-yard line, and Jared Bomba is the free safety for Lakeland.
Harp picked up a solid 9 yards on that play, and he was one step away from breaking it.
So right now, another impressive drive by the Western Wayne Wildcats as they have the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line of Lakeland, as the final 35 seconds will tick away here at Lakeland Stadium. And here come the Wildcats as Sophomore quarterback Scott Walk will send Haynes in motion, and Courtney Harp takes the handoff, and he's looking end zone, and he's got the touchdown for 14 yards. And the Western Wayne Wildcats have a 13-0 lead over Lakeland. Well, keep in mind, folks, Western Wayne football has never beaten Lakeland in the history of the program. And they have a 13-point lead right now here in the first quarter, as the Wildcats will try for the extra point. It will be Matt Lombardi, the senior, out of the hold of Kyle Haynes. A little bit of a delay, and there's no doubt about this one. And Western Wayne leads Lakeland 14-0 with 15.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale.
Now, back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School Football.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium with Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick. Steve Young here with you for week number 10 of high school football, as the Western Wayne Wildcats have jumped out to a 14-0 lead over the Lakeland Chiefs with 15.3 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. And Matt Lombardi will tee up the football for the Wildcats. 2 are deep for the Lakeland Chiefs. And here's Lombardi's kick. A little bit of a sidewinder, bouncing around, picked up at the 21-yard line, and that looks like Eastat, and Eastat will score it across the 20, let's check that, 27 out to the 28-yard line. And Lakeland right now, down 2 touchdowns, they really need to get this offense going and keep the football away from that Wildcat offense.
Well, yeah, the Wildcat offense, Steve, in 2 possessions, they ran 9 plays. They covered in the first possession, they covered 57 yards in 3 plays, and they covered 82 yards in 6. So they are explosive.
From the 28-yard line, Petinato goes in motion. Gross back to throw, looking for Bamba off his fingertips at the 45. Glenn, I understand we do have an update in the Carbondale game.
Yeah, we do, Steve. We have Eric Larson's texting me as the game progresses. With 11:42 in the first quarter, Mid Valley jumped out 7-0, but the Chargers came right back with 7:43 to go in the first quarter. The score is 7-7 as we speak.
Pretty good ball game cooking in the Pioneer City. Right here, it's 14-0 Western Wayne. 2nd down and 10, Lakeland from its own 28. They'll give the ball to Lowry, and he will turn it around right end. And that will bring an end to the first quarter of play here at Lakeland Stadium, with the Wildcats leading the Chiefs 14-0 on Adams Cable High School Football.
Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes, located at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale, offer all types of funeral services. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service. From Lawrence A. Gabriel Jr., family, and staff, good luck this season to our local athletes and teams. When you need electrical service, put your project in the capable hands of Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors of Clark Summit. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors have the technology to make your facility energy efficient. They also specialize in automation and control, design, maintenance, installation, troubleshooting, and repair of commercial and industrial electrical systems. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors provide reliable 24-hour emergency service. For dependable electrical service, rely on the professionals at Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors, Carbondale Road, Clark Summit.
The action continues from the 50-yard line with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Channel 7 High School Football.
Second quarter just getting underway here at Lakeland as the Chiefs trail by the score of 14-0. Gross in trouble back in the pocket, and he will be sacked. Leading the way defensively for Western Wayne was Justin Gisinger, and he's a 5'8", 280-pound senior. He had Gross hemmed in, and Gross took the sack, and right now it is 4th down and long, and the punting team will come on for the Chiefs. So this is a big situation right now here for Western Wayne, as they should get good field position, Nick.
Yeah, not what Lakeland really wanted there. They need to take some time off the clock, keep the Western Wayne offense off the field.
Punt by Torowich. No return, as Western Wayne will take over possession at its own 34-yard line with a 1st down and 10.
Now, Western Wayne, on the other hand, wants the ball back, and they want to really pile up the points as much as they can and not have to worry about the defense right now.
Yeah, they wanted to get off to a quick start. That's what Don McDonough talked about. And
their defense is playing really out of their minds right now.
And with Western Wayne leading 14-0 here in the opening moments of quarter number 2, they will go to work from their own 34-yard line, 1st down and 10. As Jake Nagel will lead the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage, Kyle Coons will be a wideout on the near side. And sophomore quarterback Scott Walk will take a low snap. And flushed out of the pocket, he'll turn it upfield. There he goes, and be very close to a 1st down as he runs right into Sylvanas, the inside linebacker of the Lakeland defense. Let's check this spot. And the chain gang will move the markers, and the Wildcats will have a new set of downs.
A good run by Walk, and nothing downfield. Tucked the ball in. I thought he could get out to the outside on the left, but he decided to take it inside, and away he went, and still picked up enough yardage for the 1st down. But that left side was wide open.
As the Wildcats will work from their own 46, Kyle Haynes will be wide at the bottom of your screen as Walk will set them down on 1st down. And the handoff will go to Courtney Harp, and Harp with running room. There he goes inside the 30. Bombo will try to catch him, and he will take it. He will be taken down inside the 10-yard line as Bomba saves a touchdown.
What, did he step out of bounds?
I believe so.
No, probably did.
Maybe by a blade of grass, because he really tiptoed down the sideline.
And Courtney Harp is very, very quick. And right now, the
really
Western Wayne,
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, he really, the blocking was there and did a good job following it. Turned it upfield and then
42-yard
really
gain.
Turned on the afterburners.
And if he doesn't step out of bounds, he's got at least a 52-yard touchdown.
Now it is 1st down and goal from the 8-yard line for the Wildcats, leading 14-0. As Walk will have an I formation in the backfield. Off the play fake, Walk looking for the end zone. Pass falls incomplete. Joe Boyko was the intended receiver. So, Nick, if you're Lakeland, you need a defensive stand right here. You cannot get behind Western Wayne 3 touchdowns this early in the ball game.
No way. No, Western Wayne right now, keep your foot on the accelerator. If you're playing great on both sides of the ball, Lakeland has yet to step up and stop you at anything.
2nd and goal from the 8 for the Wildcats. Kyle Haynes will line up in the backfield as Walk will give it to Haynes, and Haynes will go right up the middle and hammers inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Making the tackle for the Lakeland Chiefs will be Corey Bednash, 6'2", 245-pound junior. And I'd like to thank Bob Bednash of the maintenance crew here at Lakeland. Thank you, Bob, for getting our broadcast line installed in the field house. That just makes our life a lot easier, and we really appreciate all of your effort during the week getting that set up for us here on Adams Cable Channel 7. 3rd down and goal from the 4 for the Western Wayne Wildcats, leading 14-0. And walk, looking end zone once again, and the Wildcats have the touchdown. Brendan Toot, I believe, coming up with the reception. A good target at 6'1", and Western Wayne has a 20-0 lead over Lakeland. Right now, this Western Wayne football team, they look hungry. They want to extend their season as Matt Lombardi will line up for the point after. And this kick will be good. And with 9:37 remaining in the first half, Western Wayne is out to a 21-0 lead over the Lakeland Chiefs on Adams Cable High School Football.
Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Western Wayne Wildcats out to a 21-0 lead over Lakeland, and it will be the Wildcats kicking off to the Chiefs as Lombardi will kick it off. And this kick is a high end-over-end kick. Estat from the 15. Estat out across the 30 to the 32. And Lakeland now in some trouble, trailing 21-0. Will go to work and try to generate some offense against this very pumped-up Western Wayne Wildcat defense.
And they've really put Lakeland in a situation where they're not comfortable doing. It's passing the ball. You know, obviously they've had their struggles all year with the passing by rotating quarterbacks and whatnot. But right now, Lakeland's got to play from behind and try and do it with an offense that isn't built to come from behind.
As Jake Gross will go to work with Salvenis in the backfield. Natali comes in motion. Natali takes the handoff. Good block by Bomba. And Natali is run out of bounds near the 37-yard line of Lakeland.
Well, you know, that used to be Lakeland's bread and butter play, that inside handoff to the wingback coming through, and they've had some great wingbacks coming through their system that took that for many yards, and there's a pickup of close to 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, they need to get a couple of first downs here first. The past two series have been 3 and outs.
Yeah, you definitely cannot go 3 and out right here, as the Chiefs will face 2nd and 5 from their own 37. Gross to throw, looking. Bomba's got it at midfield for a first down.
Breakdown in coverage there on Western Wayne. They had 3 receivers split off of Lakeland. Bomba was in the middle and just kind of settled down in that dead zone out there.
So for the Chiefs, a new set of downs in Wildcat territory at the 48. As they trail 21-0 against this Wildcat football team here in week number 10. Great to have you on board here on Adams Cable High School Football. As Taryn Harding will be a wideout at the bottom of your screen along with Bomba. Gross under center. And Gross with time. Had the ball slip out of his hand. And the pass falls incomplete.
That's a tough way to let that ball get away from you that time. But again, it's probably a little cold out there.
It is a bit brisk. My hands are probably
and I'm sure that grass is a little moist, and it's all part of making sure you hold on to that ball.
Well, fortunately, Nick, you've been lucky this season. Weather has been good for every broadcast that we had.
Yeah, we have been very fortunate. All the teams have been very fortunate.
I think we've been great. It's been really nice inside the booths. Yeah, it's been terrific.
Yeah, like the weather never changes in here, so we don't have to worry. As this will be Natali taking the snap, firing down to Bomba at the 30, and Bomba draws a crowd and then is dropped at the 26-yard line. That was Joe Boyko in on the tackle for the Western Wayne defense.
Don't think that Mid-Valley game is not in the back of Western Wayne's coaching staff's mind. Let's see how you gotten better since that game.
Yeah, that was a real shootout, that Mid-Valley game. 41-38 in week number 4 as the Wildcats won that game. And now Natali will work out of the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Natali to his left, pump fake, and Natali looking for running room and then is tackled at the 21-yard line.
I'm going to say it's a defensive hold.
We'll wait for the official word. They don't have the wireless mics going up here, do they?
No, but hand signal would be nice at what they're doing. Face mask.
There you go, Nick. So will Lakeland take advantage of this opportunity with the football at the Wildcat 14-yard line? 1st down and 10 with 8:15 remaining here in the first half, and the Chiefs trailing 21-0. Big possession right here for Lakeland, as Natali will run the offense. Natali buying time, looking, pump fake, and sees an opening. Nice move, and then is tackled near the 6-yard line.
Threw a great pump fake on there. All of Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see any 500-yard passing games tonight, but you never know.
Well, you could see a little limp in Natali. That ankle is giving him some trouble.
Yeah,
not at 100%, definitely.
Well, he's their all-everything man. I mean, he comes off, he runs the ball, he catches the ball, he passes the ball, he does everything, and I guess he's one of those guys that take the beating but keeps coming back every time.
2nd down and 2 from the 6 as Natali will take the football. And Natali caught and draws a crowd and then is dropped.
But he may, what's going to be? No, I don't think he got the 1st down. He's probably about half a yard short.
Third down for the Chiefs. 7:25 to play in the first half, 21-0 Western Wayne. Natali will check out of the Lakeland lineup. Checking in is Luke Pettinato, a junior at 5'11 and 135 pounds, with the play from the sideline. And here come the Chiefs. They need a 1st down right here. 3rd and 1.
Just
Sylvanas will take the handoff, spun down. I don't think he got it.
I think he lost yardage.
Brandon Tooth, the middle linebacker of that Western Wayne defense, came up to make the tackle.
He's got to hit that up there. You only need a half yard. Why are you trying to bounce it?
He lost a yard on that play. That brings up a 4th down. Big play for Lakeland. Right here. Need the 1st down. Doesn't necessarily need the touchdown now, but need to keep the possession of the ball.
Here is Gross handing it off, and this will be Lowry for the 5-yard touchdown, and Lakeland scores with 6:19 remaining in the first half, and they now trail 21-6. Well, a burst of speed by the sophomore tailback, and they finally hit the end zone. So, Nick, that's what Lakeland needed.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially you needed the score there. You drove it all the way down the field. Coming with no points would have been demoralizing.
Well, Bombo will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Petinato. And the kick hits the upright. What's going on with that goalpost tonight down there? First the crossbar, now the upright, and with 6:19 left in the first half, it is 21-6, the Wildcats on Adams Cable High School football.
Everyone is looking for ways to save money today. The total home packages from Adams Cable Service are a great way to do that. Starting at $66.99 per month, you get cable, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone service. You are probably paying that much for one service right now. Call Adams Cable Service today and ask about the total home packages with cable, internet, and phone starting at $66.99 per month. Adams Cable Service has a package to meet your needs, and it's the smartest way to save money. Call Adams today.
Now back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School football.
Well, a missed extra point by Lakeland, and they trail 21-6. 6:19 left to play in the first half. And the Chiefs will tee up the football and kick off to the Western Wayne Wildcats. Zach Torowich will tee it up.
Going back to that extra point, I don't know if there's lead in those footballs. He hit that crossbar. I thought the thing was going to come down.
Something about that goalpost. Yeah, a relatively short kick and picked up by Haynes. And on the return, Haynes with good speed carries the football to the 41-yard line. And that's where this very dangerous Wildcat offense will come back out onto the football field. Boy, Nick, they just put their foot right on the accelerator in the first half of this one, and they haven't let up.
Well, now that their offense has been off the field for a couple of minutes, let's see if they come out with that same intensity that they've had.
Well, that's where it's up to the coaching staff to keep that going, right?
Well, they need to keep their momentum going. Lakeland's not a team that's certainly not going to quit at all in this game.
On the first down play, Scott Walk wants to throw, and he is dumped on the play. Wow. Eric Furco, the inside linebacker, only a sophomore, read that all the way and nailed Scott Walk for the loss.
He felt that one, obviously.
That's a 10-yard loss, Milwaukee. He never saw him coming at all.
So a big defensive play now will set Western Wayne back to the 32-yard line and bring up second down and about 18 yards to go. Jake Nagel will lead the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage.
Timeout.
And we have a timeout called by the Western Wayne Wildcats. And with 5:28 left to play in the first half, the Wildcats lead it 21-6 here on Adams Cable High School football.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
With the holiday season just a couple of weeks away, now is the time to stop in at Tom's Floor Shop in Childs and check out the great selection of flooring and carpeting they have on display. Tom's Floor Shop, located on Main Street in Childs. After the timeout, the Wildcats will face second down and 18 from their own 32-yard line as they lead this one 21-6 with 5:28 left in the half. So the Wildcats wanted to talk it over with their second-year head coach, Don McDonough, who has done an outstanding job with this football program. And boy, Nick, is it really that windy up there?
It is that windy.
I hear the wind kicking up.
The wind just came right across the field.
Walk back in the pocket to throw, and incomplete off the fingertips of Brendan Toot.
Just look over here right at the flag. I mean, that's...
Yeah, the wind is kicked up.
I jinxed myself because it wasn't windy in the pregame, and I said, oh, it's not too bad out.
This is Lakeland. The wind comes from Binghamton up on this hill.
As Jerry Wasilchak called it, atmospheric conditions.
I think they're blowing snow in Elk right now.
Yeah, they might be. If they're not making snow at Elk Mountain now, they will be probably over the weekend. Third down and 18 for the Wildcats from their own 32. This time Kyle Smith is a wide out on the near side. And walk. Short drop back, looks, fires downfield. Bomba almost had an interception.
I'll tell you, for only a two-step drop, he really let go of that ball.
Good arm.
Whew.
So it is Western Wayne bringing their punting unit on. And for Lakeland, 2 will be deep. That will be Bomba and Eastat.
Well, that was a good defensive series by Lakeland. Boy, did they needed it to slow this tempo of that Western Wayne had in the first quarter and a half. So let's see what Lakeland can do once they get the ball back.
Senior Kyle Coons will punt for the Wildcats. This is a wobbly kick that will bounce at the 42, and it will get a Wildcat roll inside the 30. And for Lakeland, they will get the football back with just over 5 minutes remaining in the half. So we'll see if they can put together another drive. Nick, this is probably the coldest night we've had thus far this season.
Well, when I woke up this morning and I had to start the car to get the frost
Oh,
off,
yeah, it was.
That's not a good sign.
That was
we
a
were
bad
for
sign.
it tonight.
Garages. That's what we have garages for.
Nick, you need
Mine's
to build.
full.
You got to get all that stuff out of there and put your car in it.
Nick, clean that garage out and get into a nice warm car.
Won't be my car, it'll be my wife's car.
Here is Natali on keeping the football and takes it out to the 30 for the Chiefs.
See, the other problem is I have a detached garage, so I still have to get up and walk through this.
Well, hey, at least you have one, right?
It's true.
2 car, 1 car. What is it? Just one? Well, the wife is getting that, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes. You are such a humanitarian, Nick. It's unbelievable what you do.
Second down and 8 for Lakeland from its own 30, trailing 21-6. And this time, Natali will run the Lakeland offense. Natali with time, looks downfield. Oh, that was almost a great catch by Luke Pezzinato. Could not hang on to it. Third down and 8 for the Chiefs. Great to have you on board tonight if you're tuned in to the radio broadcast here on Channel 7. If you're just tuning in, it is Western Wayne leading Lakeland 21-6 with 4:22 to play in the first half. As Josh Natali will go against the grain, and the pass intended for Lowry is off his fingertips. So it will be 3 and out for the Chiefs. Week number 10 of high school football here at Lakeland. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for making high school football possible. Tom's Floor Shop and Main Street in Childs. By Tonkin Auto Supply. Garth and Glenn, the great staff down at Tonkin Auto Supply, taking care of your vehicle. By NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 in Mayfield, as Haynes will return the punt on a short return to the 44-yard line. Main Street, Sunoco, Carbondale, Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center. By your one-stop lumber and hardware center, the Waymart Building Center. Stop in and see Chuck for, and check out those Eden Pure heaters. Man, we could use one of those in here tonight,
I can
Glenn.
use one up here.
Yeah. Maybe we can get one on a trial basis from Chuck.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Testimonial.
Yeah. Check it out. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes, Lieber and Bonham Electrical Contractors, Clark Summit, and by Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, locally owned and trusted since 1928. Harp takes the handoff and slips for a loss on the play to the 40-yard line. Loss of about 4. Now Glenn Muskowski will try to get an update for you on high school football. Wow, Mid-Valley leading Carbondale 21-7 with 9:37 left in the second quarter.
Well, I have a funny feeling that has something to do with Mr. Tomasetti. I can believe that. If he's playing, Carbondale's going to have a hard time tackling him.
Second down and 14 for the Wildcats. Walk rolling out, fires downfield. Pass is incomplete. Had a funny feeling about that ball game, Glenn.
Well,
Mid-Valley, that record does not say just what kind of football team they are. We saw them in week number 3 against the Wildcats, and
they came roaring back in that game.
They came roaring back in that game, and unfortunately, they just did not have enough at the end, and they lost that one 41-38. But
we kept saying, Steve, that whole first 4 weeks that they were the best 0-4 team going.
Third down from the 40 for the Wildcats. Walk in trouble. Now will fire downfield and overthrows his intended receiver on the far side, and that was Kyle Smith. And it's a 3 and out for the Wildcats. Wow, Nick, that wind has really kicked up.
Didn't they were calling for a cold front to come through tonight, weren't they?
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's on the way, Nick.
It's going to be cold tomorrow. Marty and I are looking at each other and saying to each other, "No, sir, the putter will stay in the garage, the trunk in the garage."
That's a smart move.
Kyle Coons will punt, I believe, with the wind.
Oh yeah,
and this will go over the head of Estad. And Estad, is he going to pick it up? Yes, from the 5. Estad looking for running room, breaks a couple of tackles and carries the football to the 18.
Well, he made a lot out of nothing there because that ball went flying over his head.
And as quick as we talked about how brutal the wind was, I think it just died down.
No, I just turned my back to it.
Oh, okay.
He's still here.
Nick, it sounds like you're in a blender.
How's that?
Wow, yeah. You're going to have to, if you turn that way, it sounds much better. That wind is really wicked. Now Lakeland, trailing 21-6, will have the football first down from their own 18-yard line as we near 3 minutes remaining in the first half, as Gross will hand it off. And the Lakeland running attack is virtually shut down as they try to go up the middle right here. We'll have an update on it once again for you.
21-14 Mid-Valley.
Ooh. Seesaw battle. You could see that one happening.
But Carbondale, if they could pull one out here, finish 4-6, what a
turnaround,
unexpected 4-6 finish that would be. You knew they were a young team. We saw them in week 1, and really, they play like a young team. But, they've improved all season long.
Well, they did grow up quickly. There's no doubt about that. As Gross will hand it off. And Mike Lowry carries the football across the 25-yard line for the Chiefs.
And I think Larry Gabriel has to be absolutely ecstatic.
Oh, he's thrilled. He did it. Well, Larry and the coaching staff did a great job with that football team this season.
Yeah, you think about it, they will have won 3 out of the last 4 games.
Take a look at the difference in that football team from week number 1 to last week.
Well, last week's game they were just outstanding, both offensively and defensively, in the second half of that game.
Third down and 3 for the Chiefs. Gross to throw. Bamba cannot come up with the catch off his fingertips. And coverage in the secondary provided by Kyle Smith of the Western Wayne Wildcats.
Well, it looks like this game just kind of went into a lull here. 4 possessions, 3 and out, and last 4 possessions.
Torwich will punt for Lakeland and gets it into the wind, and it just dies. That baby goes up in the air and bounces at about the 34. I don't think the official knew where the ball was. That reminded me of
Chris Claus?
Yes, many years ago.
Yes, many years ago. When the ball, I think, went backwards.
Yeah, he was punting from around his own 40-yard line, and got that baby up in the air into the wind, and I think it was minus 10 or 12 on the punt.
And if he couldn't get it out there,
Yeah.
you know there had to be a gusty
It was
wind.
So for Western Wayne now, this is a good opportunity. They have time, 1 minute 32 seconds with
plenty
a
of time.
21-6 lead,
plenty of
and the
time.
football in Lakeland territory at the 32-yard line. And it will be Walk out of the gun. Walk rushes on, and he'll dump off the screen pass to Harp, and this could be trouble for Lakeland. Harp breaking
Oh, it's a
tackles,
great
then is
tackle.
upended by Eastat.
Great tackle by East.
Well, you don't want Harp to get on track because he turns on the speed, and he is very dangerous. He could do some damage. So now with the clock running as we near 1 minute remaining in the first half, Wildcats right here want to come away with points. 2nd down and 5 for the Wildcats from the Lakeland 27. And it is Walk this time coming to the near side. Fires a pass downfield, incomplete. Kyle Haynes, the intended receiver. And coverage in the secondary by Brendan Dominowski, right outside linebacker of that Lakeland defense. Well, Nick, on 3rd down and 5. Another passing situation for the Western Wayne Wildcats as this offense has cooled off late here in the late stages of quarter number 2.
Well, to this point in the game, every down and situation seems to be a passing one for Western Wayne.
3rd down and 5 for the Wildcats. And Walk fires downfield, and the pass is caught by Haynes, and Haynes has a 27-yard touchdown catch. That's just what the Wildcats wanted.
That was, perfectly drawn up, and Haynes made a nice catch. He was defended well on that play, but it just the ball was thrown in there perfectly, and 27-yard touchdown. That's a killer.
His 10th touchdown of the season, and the Wildcats have a 27-6 advantage. Now it's Matt Lombardi for the extra point. Yeah, will this make it?
Yeah, the wind helped that one probably.
Just made it, and it's 28-6 the Wildcats with 36 seconds to play in the first half here on Adams Cable High School Football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Now back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School Football.
Here's Matt Lombardi's kickoff. And this one with the wind, and that ball will roll into the end zone for a touchback. It will come out to the 20-yard line, and Lakeland will have the football with 36.6 seconds remaining in the half as they trail Western Wayne by the score of 28-6. So Nick, Lakeland really has a lot of work to do, and Jeff Wasilchak will see if he could pull a rabbit out of his hat here at halftime. But for Lakeland,
Plus
getting
they're gonna
behind
kick the
early
ball.
really hurts, and they don't have that type of offense that is designed to make comebacks.
No, plus if they don't get anything here before the half in this last 36 seconds, they also kick the ball to Western Wayne in the second half.
From the 20-yard line, 1st down and 10. And this is Gross looking for Bomba. Pass is picked off by Kyle Smith.
He's got a convoy, too.
And Smith will be spun down at about the 15-yard line.
They can put this game away right here at Western Wayne can if they can punch one in.
Nick Setta made the tackle for the Chiefs. So with 24 seconds on the clock, still time for Western Wayne to add another score. And here come the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage. On the first down play, this time Walk will come up under center with the I formation in the backfield. And off the play fake, Walk with time, looking end zone, wide open. It is Brendan Toot for the 15-yard touchdown.
How many touchdowns do he have so far? 3?
Let's see.
That's the identical
1,
play that they scored the first touchdown on.
2. This is his third one, yeah.
Third touchdown of the game, and
fourth one? That's his
fourth?
3. 3 for 2, yes.
34-6, and I mean, he was wide open. There was not a defender anywhere near him.
Yeah.
And Lombardi, the senior kicker, for another extra point attempt.
Talk about a career half.
And this kick is good as it goes right near the Western Wayne band. With 17.5 seconds left in the first half, the Wildcats lead the Chiefs 35-6 here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Never know how. Never know how.
Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Never know how. Never know how. Never know how. Never know how.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Back at Lakeland Stadium with Glenn Muskowski and Nick Homick. Steve Young here for week number 10. And the Wildcats are in cruise control, leading Lakeland 35-6 with 17.5 seconds remaining in the half. And here's your kickoff by Lombardi. Line drive shot picked up at the 10. And this is Estad on the return. And Estad is finally caught at midfield. And Kyle Smith made the tackle for the Wildcats.
You know, real quick, the shame of it all, Western Wayne's performance in this half is, and I hate to talk like this, but, you know, if they play like any of this against North Pocono or Northwest, you know, you would be talking about a district playoff berth right now.
Oh, absolutely.
That, you know, and I really don't want to say if they did this and if they did that, but, you know, they really played a flawless first half here.
I think we have an update here. We'll have Glenn bring you up to date after this play on the Charger game. With 10 seconds remaining in the half, Lakeland will work from midfield. And this will be a handoff to Estad, and Estad has the football and then tiptoes out of bounds near the 38 with 4 seconds remaining. Glenn, what update do we have?
We have Mid-Valley 27, Carbondale 14 with 57 seconds left to go in the half. Is
Tomasetti back in the lineup, Nick?
I have no idea.
Just wondering if you had, heard anything.
I have no word on the street.
Because definitely when he's in the lineup, they are a different team. So the Chiefs will have a first down at the Wildcat 38-yard line with 4 seconds left to play in the half as they trail 35-6. They would love to come away with points right here, but they only have virtually one shot at the end zone as Natali will quarterback the offense now. Natali with the rush on, nice pump fake, eludes a tackler, fires it downfield. Ball's bouncing around. That was almost like the Hail Mary.
That almost like the Immaculate
The
Reception.
Immaculate Reception there, yeah. And,
It's very similar.
and that will bring an end to the first half.
I didn't see any Franco Harris riding a white stallion, as they
Yeah,
said.
no Franco Harris on that one. And both teams will head to the locker room as the Western Wayne Wildcats have played one of their best first halves of football this season. And they lead Lakeland here at Lakeland Stadium at halftime by the score of 35-6. Glenn Muskowski will tally up all of the stats, and he'll have them for you coming up at halftime. So, Nick, are you surprised by this first half score by the Western Wayne Wildcats?
Surprises. I don't even think that's a good word to use. I'm floored. Really
Now, there
floored.
is a player shaken up for Lakeland at the 20-yard line. And he's being attended to right now as both teams will head to the locker room. So we'll try to identify him for you as he is still being checked out. And we will go to a break, and we have a big second half of football still to come when we come back here on Adams Cable High School Football.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication from the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
And here come the Chiefs to tee up the football. And the 6'2", 200-pound senior Zach Torwich will place the football on the tee.
I think Western Wayne's anticipating an onside kick here.
They might be. They're not taking any chances, that's for
Bunch of
sure.
guys crowded around that.
They got some they have sure-handed numbers up there, supposedly. Look at the.
Well, if you're Lakeland, maybe you do attempt it.
And here we go with the second half. His kick will bounce at about the 22, and on the return, Harp will have it. Harp caught on the play by the Lakeland Chiefs, Eric Furco making the tackle. He's a sophomore at 5'11", 238 pounds. And the Wildcats will go to work with the football first down and 10 from their own, let's check this, their own 34-yard line with a 35-6 lead. Well, you don't go away from the game plan if you're head coach Don McDonough right here. If it worked for you in the first half, you stay with it, and we'll see if Scott Walk will go to the air, and he will hand it off to Harp, and Harp dancing around, breaks a tackle, and you get him in the open field. He could do some damage, and he's finally tackled.
Well, that was a good individual run by Harp. He was stopped as he tried to go to the left side and picked up 9 yards.
Puts Western Wayne in a second and short situation. Nick Harp is tough to bring down. You get him dancing around. He's a slashing type runner, possesses great speed.
Again, not the
tough to
biggest
contain.
Guy. Not the biggest guy. He does tend to hide, especially against that massive offensive line they have.
2nd and 1. Haynes in motion. And Walk will look for Haynes, and he'll try to get the first down. He's got it as he falls forward at the 48-yard line. And the chain gang will move the markers on the far side of the field, and the Wildcats will sustain the drive by virtue of the first down. Well, Nick, we'll be ending our regular broadcast season, and I think just in the nick of time. As the snow flurries begin to fall slightly here at Lakeland. Time to move into the gym.
Climate control.
Climate control gym at that. First down for the Wildcats. Harp right up the middle, breaking tackles. Harp's got the first down and more to the 35-yard line of the Chiefs.
Harp, one or two steps and he's at full speed. He is a tough runner.
Very, very dangerous. Now Scott Walk, the sophomore, comes in from the far sideline with the play from head coach Don McDonough. And Walk will come up under center. And it's Walk to throw, looking, he's got Toot wide open, and Toot carries the football to the 10, where he's finally caught on the play by the outside linebacker of Lakeland, Cyril Babkinek, only a freshman.
First time he didn't reach the end zone tonight.
Well, I'll tell you, that pass has been open all night. There's something radically wrong with that defense right there for Lakeland, because
tell Marty Myers he's a modern day Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns.
This is from Nick Homick. Toot is a modern day Chris Carter. All he does is catch touchdowns. That's Nick's message to you.
First down and 10, the Wildcats from the Lakeland 11. With an I formation in the backfield, Walk will hand it off to Harp, and Harp goes down as he was caught quickly by the Lakeland defense. Good pursuit that time by the Chiefs. I believe Corey Bednash, the junior left tackle, leading the way for Lakeland. 9:25 to play, third quarter, 35-6 your score. Western Wayne, and they're knocking on the door deep in Lakeland territory at the Lakeland 11 on second down and 10. Here's Walk now directing traffic, and Walk with a long count. If the play fake, looks, he sees an opening, and he's looking end zone. Walk will be spun down shy of the goal line.
Toot was open again.
Was he?
He was.
It was, yeah. Walk tucked it in, and he's coming up limping a little bit there.
Wow.
Can't afford to lose him.
Boy,
we don't want to lose him now.
Yeah, you cannot afford to. Marty Myers with the one-liners over there, folks.
I can only imagine.
Clock stopped with 8:22. 8:22 to play third quarter. Well, actually, now they'll start running the clock. And we'll see if Scott Walk will check back into the ball game. And we'll have a timeout call by the Wildcats with 8:09 left in the third. And they lead it 35-6 over Lakeland on Adams Cable High School football.
The Waymart Building Center carries quality materials for every job, including new home construction, remodeling, or that simple weekend project. The Waymart Building Center will supply everything to make your job easy, including plumbing and electrical supplies, hardware, tools, and paint. Remember, you don't have to drive far to find building or remodeling supplies. Stop by and see Chuck at your hometown building center, the Waymart Building Center. Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale.
Back to the gridiron for more Adams Cable High School football.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. 8:09 left in the third, 35-6 your score. The Western Wayne Wildcats lead, and Kyle Haynes will take over now at quarterback for the Western Wayne Wildcats. Haynes will keep and is caught by John Wade, the left end of the Lakeland defense.
Yeah, that was a spread formation.
As Scott Walk was being attended to on the far side of the field. I believe Marty Myers had the binoculars, Nick, and said he was getting a knee brace put on, and I think they were taping his ankle.
Yeah, he's coming back in.
So
now,
he's coming back in and looks to be running pretty well. So he'll come back in to run the offense on 4th down and 4 from the 5-yard line. And Walk will roll out. Looking pretty good, looking end zone. Now he's in some trouble, eludes a tackler, and that's behind the line of scrimmage, so Harp will pick up the football. He's looking for the first down, but he'll be denied.
I don't know how that wasn't whatever.
Well, I think he threw it behind him, then obviously.
I think he threw it forward.
Well,
should have been an incomplete pass. Well, whatever. It's all for naught, but.
As Lakeland will take over possession of the football on downs, 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
I've been pretty easy on the Zebras this year.
Oh yeah, you've been real easy on the Zebras. Yeah,
right. Nick.
I think you're dreaming.
Nick, you're a hand grenade with a pin pull.
Oh, come on. That was a bad call.
Clock is now stopped at 7:08 left in the third, and Lakeland will go back on the offense as Pettinato will go in motion. And Lowry, I believe, will carry the football as they try to go off right tackle behind the blocking of Eddie Cavalier, only a sophomore at right guard, 5'11" and 243 pounds. Well, right here, if you're Lakeland, you don't want to turn the ball over. And you want to try to pick up a first down and keep the football away from this Western Wayne offense.
Yeah, and you need desperately to put some points on the board. So it's not an easy task for Lakeland at this point.
2nd and 7 from the 8. Lakeland trailing 35-6, and it will be Gross handing off, and this will be the running attack of Lakeland as Lowry carries the football to about the 10-yard line.
I really am impressed by Western Wayne's defense, especially on the running game. Like
Much improved.
Lakeland has had their troubles in the passing attack, but on the running game, I mean, they've really kept these running backs in check.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon Toot will check out of the lineup.
Helmet problem.
Yeah, equipment problem, so he'll go to the far sideline.
Brandon probably doesn't want to waste his time with defense now. He's having such a good offensive night.
Yeah.
Who would want to play defense?
He's probably just chomping at the bit to get back on offense. And this is a toss play to Lowry on the sweep, and Western Wayne shuts him down.
Western Wayne strung that thing right out, and there was just absolutely nothing there. Penetration, loss of a yard.
Punting unit will come on for Lakeland once again as Torwich will drop back in his own end zone. Kyle Haynes will await the punt. Good snap. Dandy kick. Haynes has it go off his fingertips at midfield. He'll pick it up. See if he could turn it into something right here. And then is caught. The ball is loose. And it's picked up by Western Wayne as they will keep the football.
Wow. That's a football follies film right there.
Yeah, well,
flirting with disaster when that happens.
Well, they're the wind again. Plays havoc with the punt. I mean, it takes that ball probably 10 yards farther than it normally would, and by the time Haynes picked it up and then bobble it again when he got hit.
And the Wildcats from their own 41 will go to work offensively with 4:56 to play. Third quarter, up 35-6. Kyle Haynes will be wide at the bottom of your screen, and sophomore quarterback Scott Walk will run the offense. And it is Walk on a late handoff to Harp, and Harp just goes right up the middle for a short gain. Eric Furco, the sophomore, inside linebacker, in on the tackle, along with Sylvanus for the Chiefs.
You know, even if Western Wayne doesn't take another score in, if they continue to run the ball, this game is going to be moving on pretty quick. We're on to 4 minutes already.
This third quarter's really been moving along.
Don't say that. You know what happens.
The yellow hankies come out.
Yep. Second down and 7 for the Cats. And here is Walk handing off to Harp. Harp with a nice move, but then is tackled for no gain on the play. And once again, Furco in on the tackle for the Chiefs. Now, Furco's been around the football tonight, guys. Only a sophomore from his inside linebacker spot.
Lakeland does have, quite a bit of skill kids coming back next year, as well as some size on the line.
What is that, a dinner bell, Glenn?
That's you keep asking for the score. You keep getting them.
Hey,
Must
we've
be
got
a shootout up there.
Hey.
That thing's been dinging all night.
Yeah, we have a good ball game down there in Carbondale. 27-21 Mid-Valley. Uh-oh, this thing went out. What do I do here?
Just hit it.
Hit it. There we go. As the Wildcats will Kyle Haynes on the running attack.
Hey, Eric must have a slow night down there to be texting that much.
6:58 left in the third. 27-21 Mid-Valley. So the Chargers are coming back. That game down there at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex is not over by a long shot, folks. We are under 3 minutes to play here in the third at Lakeland Stadium, 35-6, the Wildcats. Fourth down for Western Wayne, and Kyle Coons is in to punt for the Wildcats, and 2 are deep for the Lakeland Chiefs. That's Eastat along with Harding. Oh, this snap goes over the head of Coons, and Coons is in some trouble. Coons will be dropped at the 20-yard line, so Lakeland will have excellent field position to start this drive.
Well, there's something you don't really expect.
Now, guys, we've seen this happen to Western Wayne before, where they get out to a lead, and then in the second half they have some trouble hanging on to that lead. And this is a big opportunity here for Lakeland, who has struggled offensively in this football game. First down and 10 from the Wildcat 21-yard line. We'll see if the Chiefs can capitalize on the miscue by the Wildcats, as Lowry is stacked up at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well,
good defense by the Wildcats.
Well, they are going to the ball on the run that Lakeland's trying. When Lakeland has the ball, when they start to run, the whole defensive line for Western Wayne is at the ball, and on the pass they're playing pretty good defense. So Lakeland's struggling.
Josh Natale is checking in, guys, so you'll probably see him at quarterback running the offense. Well, no, he will not be running the offense, as it will still be Jake Gross at quarterback. And the reverse goes to Natale, and Natale looking to turn the corner and is spun down on a great defensive play by Courtney Hart.
Excellent play. Again, the idea of playing your position and staying at home, Nick.
Yep.
As the official will place the football at the 24-yard line. And Lakeland now will look down the barrel of third down and 13 yards to go. As Luke Pettinato will be wide on the top of your screen. And Gross will set them down. Gross looking, puts the ball up for Eastat, and Eastat was decked. And a flag on the play. So the flag came out immediately, and we may have a player shaken up for Western Wayne at about the 12-yard line.
I'll tell you, if they have a player from Lakeland's not, what was that, Eastat? Yeah, but if he wasn't shaken up, nobody would be. That was one heck of a hit. And as we're talking about it up here, pretty much defenseless and probably uncalled for there.
57 seconds to play, third quarter. 35-6. We'll go to a quick break and return here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes, located at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale, offer all types of funeral services. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service. From Lawrence A. Gabriel Jr., family, and staff, good luck this season to our local athletes and teams.
Now, back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School Football.
Back at Lakeland, Kyle Smith was the player shaken up for the Western Wayne Wildcats. He comes off the field under his own power. And with 57 seconds to play in the third quarter, and the Chiefs trailing in this ball game 35-6, they will have the football. Let's check the spot at about the 12.
Guys, I mean, they called targeting to the head, but I'm going to tell you what, I think he put that helmet right in between the 2 and the 2.
I don't know. Did he actually hit him with the helmet, or did he hit him with his forearms?
I just think he put his helmet right where he's supposed to, right in between the numbers.
Well, that's one of those.
It is football. I mean, guys are going to get hit. And you hope nobody gets hurt, but I just don't think that was a targeting type of foul.
3rd and 1 for Lakeland. Lowry will fall forward near the 11, and he will be close, Nick. And let's check this.
How is that not an automatic first down?
It should be.
If it was a personal foul, it should have been an automatic first down.
As the chain gang moves the markers on the far side of the field. Easy, Nick, easy. Final 40 seconds will begin to tick away here at Lakeland Stadium in the third quarter.
It's a personal foul. If it can't be 15 yards, it's half the distance to the goal. And an automatic first down. That's why it's a personal foul.
Well, should be. If it was a personal foul, it should have been a first down.
It's definitely a personal foul because he motioned it.
First down for the Chiefs. Lowry on a toss play, cut down at the 9-yard line. Some good defense by the Western Wayne Wildcats. Joe Boyko with a nice tackle. And that will, let's check this. Now we have a flag with clock running down to 2 seconds. That flag came out, Nick, and that clock continued to run for about 4 or 5 seconds.
I think they'll make an adjustment on it, but they're over there talking to Don McDonough. I don't know what the problem is. Oh. Yeah. Oh, could be a sideline warning. Maybe it's not even a penalty.
Well, the clock is at 2.7 seconds. So Lakeland will have the first, let's check this, 2nd down and 7 yards to go. And the final seconds will tick away, and that will bring an end to the third quarter here at Lakeland Stadium in week number 10 of high school football, and the Wildcats lead the Chiefs 35-6 on Adams Cable High School Football.
When you need electrical service, put your project in the capable hands of Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors of Clark Summit. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors have the technology to make your facility energy efficient. They also specialize in automation and control, design, maintenance, installation, troubleshooting, and repair of commercial and industrial electrical systems. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors provide reliable 24-hour emergency service Service. For dependable electrical service, rely on the professionals at Lieber and Bonham Electrical Contractors, Carbondale Road, Clark Summit. Here's great news from Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale that can save you money and make shopping for your prescriptions more convenient. Figlamini now has an $8.95 generic drug plan and free local delivery. Figlamini offers diabetic shoes, lift chairs, and home health supplies. That's what sets Figlamini apart from the chains. Locally owned and trusted since 1929. Stop in and see the difference for yourself at Figlamini Drugstore in Carbondale, where you're not just a number, you're family.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. 2nd down and 7 for Lakeland with the football on the Wildcat 8-yard line as we get fourth quarter action underway here at Lakeland Stadium with the Chiefs trailing in this football game 35-6. And Lakeland now with Taryn Harding, I believe, at quarterback. And he will keep the football and take it around the right side, and he turns it upfield for the touchdown. Sophomore quarterback Taryn Harding scores for Lakeland, and the Chiefs now trail 35-12 here in the opening moments of the fourth quarter of play. Nice sprint by Harding, Nick, as he possesses some good speed.
Yeah, nice. Just pretty simple play call. It was a design run right from the start. Sometimes you see a run-pass option. He wasn't throwing the ball there.
Now Lakeland will attempt the two-point conversion. And this time, Gross will run the offense. Gross will look, and he was looking for his intended receiver, Nick Setta. Passes off the mark, and with 11:53 to play in the fourth quarter, it's Western Wayne 35 and Lakeland 12 here on Adams Cable High School Football.
Everyone is looking for ways to save money today. The total home packages from Adams Cable Service are a great way to do that. Starting at $66.99 per month, you get cable, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone service. You are probably paying that much for one service right now. Call Adams Cable Service today and ask about the total home packages with cable, internet, and phone starting at $66.99 per month. Adams Cable Service has a package to meet your needs, and it's the smartest way to save money. Call Adams today.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Here's the kickoff by Lakeland. This one gets up in the air, bouncing around, and on the return, this is Harp for the Western Wayne Wildcats. Almost broke it and is finally caught at the 48-yard line to give the Western Wayne offense excellent field position. Well, Nick, I don't know what the wind chill is out there tonight, but and I'm not sure if I want to know.
It's about 15. Keep trying to put my hood up, it keeps flying off.
Mid-Valley scores another, 35-21, with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Still plenty of time left in that football game as the Wildcats will go to work on the first down play. And they will give it to Harp, and Harp, zigzagging his way around, still on his feet, protects the football, and then is tackled at the 36-yard line. Coming up for the Chiefs was Selvenis to make the stop. Well, how about Harp that time? You know, dancing around a little bit, but when he got hit, he had two hands on the football. That's a sign of a well-coached football team.
Well, you know, everybody's going to be going after that ball, so you better protect it.
First down and 10, new set of downs for the Wildcats from the Lakeland 36. And here is Walk giving it to Harp, and Harp will just go off the right tackle for a nice gain on the play as Corey Bednash makes the tackle for the Lakeland defense. 10:55 left here in the fourth quarter, 35-12 Western Wayne. Now right here, if you're Western Wayne, you could take your time. You could let that play clock run down. You've got the big lead. Work some clock as Scott Walk will come up under center on 2nd down and 6. And off the play fake, Walk with the pass far side. Toot has it. Got the first down and then is drilled inside the 20-yard line at the 18. Boy, he's having a great night. Brandon Toot, 6'1", good target. Only a junior. He'll be back next year.
That's going to be a heck of a combination for next year.
So the Wildcats right now in a very good situation. New set of downs from the 18-yard line of the Chiefs. And Scott Walk, the sophomore, will take his time, play clock down to 5. And Walk will hand it off to Harp. Harp right up the middle, and there goes Harp, still on his feet, and then is spun down inside the 5-yard line.
Inside the 5-yard line, down roughly.
Boy, very, very quick when he gets the football.
He's such an elusive runner.
Tough to stop.
He is quick. You're right. To say the least, that's probably the best way to describe. He is an elusive runner. He's on his first step. He's going at full speed, and it's hard to find him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he has a little sidestep move to his game.
Yeah.
He can make the set. He sees the
Seems as though
coming,
also he could stop on a dime too.
Yeah, it's a very unique style.
First down and goal from the 3 for the Wildcats. Walk giving it to Harp, and Harp is in the end zone for the touchdown. Courtney Harp scores for the Western Wayne Wildcats, and it is a 41-12 advantage for Western Wayne with 9:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now the junior at 5'7" and 150 pounds made it look easy. And Matt Lombardi having a very busy night for the point after. And this kick is good. 42-12. Western Wayne with 9:25 to play fourth quarter here on Adams Cable High School Football. Looking for great prices and special offers on top quality parts and accessories? You'll find them at Napa Auto Parts. Visit Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale for great savings while supplies last. Only at Napa. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
From the 14-yard line, it is Taryn Harding on the return for the Lakeland Chiefs, and Harding will carry the football all the way to the 42-yard line on the return, and the Lakeland Chiefs trailing 42-12 will start this drive from that point, first down and 10. So, Nick, the Western Wayne Wildcats, they wanted to extend their season. And if they do, it's a well-deserved win here tonight at Lakeland because they have played a great football game.
Yeah, really, starting right from the first gun. Really played a great game, both sides of the ball, especially on defense. Something I wasn't really expecting tonight.
Yeah, they really put it together. Defense really surprised me here tonight against the Lakeland Chiefs. You knew what the offense could do, what they're capable of, but this defense has done a good job. And they have the 42-12 lead, and the clock is the big factor now in this football game. We have 8:45 left in the fourth, and Lakeland will face 2nd and 10.
Well, Western Wayne, I think, is, grown up by the opponents that they played in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, loose football, and Lakeland will fall on it.
Even though they were losses to Honesdale and Dunmore, those are quality football teams.
Sure.
And, they probably did some growing up themselves in those losses. They used it as a learning experience, where they have to get to be considered a good team.
Taryn Harding fell on the football to keep the possession for Lakeland. And now they will face 3rd down and long, 3rd and about 18.
Yeah, you think about their other 2 losses. One was to North Pocono early in the season, and another to Northwest. And Northwest is obviously playing probably...
Yeah, that 14-13 loss to Northwest, that really hurt.
It hurt, but they're playing probably the best in AA right now.
Sure.
Dunmore.
As the pass by Gross falls incomplete, intended for Natali near the 45. Well, we have an opportunity. I'd like to thank everyone at Adams Cable for making these broadcasts possible. To Wendy Hartman, the general manager. Wendy, thank you very much for all of your help on the broadcast, including Stephanie Shockey, the marketing director. Stephanie does an outstanding job coordinating everything. And Stephanie, thank you very much for all of your help. Also to the head-end technician, Kyle Kemmerer. Kyle has everything set to go each week, and Kyle, thank you very much. You could call Kyle anytime you need anything, and he's right there. So, Kyle, we thank you for all of your help this season. And, of course, Heather and the great staff down there who gets the live radio broadcast on each and every football game. Heather, thank you very much, and to your great staff, really appreciate all of your help this season on high school football. 7:38 left here in the fourth. 42-12 your score. Western Wayne leading it as they will have the football 1st down and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Send a couple of receivers to the near side as sophomore quarterback Scott Walk will continue to run the offense. And Walk will hand it off, and they'll just try to run the ball up the middle and protect the football. Joe Tomasetti getting the call from his tailback position. So, Nick, this will secure a winning season for the Western Wayne Wildcats. And talking with head coach Don McDonough, this will be the first time they will have a winning season, I think he said, since around 1995.
1995 it is, yep. And, they've done a great job. Really, he brought that program up from in a couple of years that he's been there, and he's doing a real great job, and they're getting more and more players out.
And the players have to buy into that system.
Absolutely.
They have to buy into what he's selling. As a Walk will go off the play fake, dancing around, nice move, fires downfield. Natali on the coverage. Intercepted the football.
Yep.
So a good job by Josh Natali to pick off the football, and Lakeland will take over with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left. Also, we have the opportunity, thanks to athletic director here at Lakeland, Dave Rosenkrantz. He's been instrumental helping us out all season long. Anything we needed, especially the last couple of weeks, we had to make some changes here on the live audio end, and he was right there to help us out. Anything we needed. Thank you very much, Dave, for all of your help this season. We always like to come here. As Lakeland will go back on the offensive attack from the 44 of the Wildcats, trailing 42-12. So for Lakeland, really coming into this ball game banged up, A lot of players playing out of position. Bomba never got back into the lineup. He was injured at the end of the first half and never made it into second half action. So Jared Bomba's season came to an early end.
Well, he got hit just at that. Must have been that last play of the game, the half, and quite frankly, you don't know what was wrong with him. Nick, were they looking at his ankle, his knee?
I thought they were looking at a knee. I don't want to speculate it, but
Well, he came off the field very gingerly, so you could see, and that's him on the sideline, I believe, on the crutches.
Like him on the crutches, yeah.
From the 39-yard line, Lakeland with a 2nd down and 5 yards to go. 5:55 on the clock here in the 4th. And Natali will hand it off. And Lakeland will go right up the middle for a short gain on the play.
That thing was all messed up, and Natali fumbled that snap, and well, they did pick up about 4 yards. Be generous.
Luke Pantanato checks in from the near sideline with the play from the Lakeland coaching staff and Jeff Wasilchak. On 3rd down and 2, as Josh Natali will run the offense for Lakeland. Oh boy, the handoff, and
that's 2 again.
That was
easiest playing one heck of a game on both sides of the ball.
Mike Dodato got whacked on the play.
Now, when do you say it's enough for your first string? Well, it looks like some numbers have been changed. 35-28, Mid-Valley Carbondale.
That's going to come right down to who has the football left, I think.
That could be an overtime game.
Hey, Glenn, you might be able to take that game in on the way home. This game gets over, you stop down there and take in a Carbondale Mid-Valley overtime game. As Lakeland will keep this drive going with a 1st down at the 25-yard line of the Wildcats.
I'll tell you.
Now,
Josh,
do we have players shaken up, and that is Natali.
Just carried the ball.
Yeah, he's down on the field, being attended to, and with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left in the 4th, and Lakeland trailing 42-12, we'll go to a break and come right back with more high school football on Adams Cable, Channel 7.
You're ready for the big game, but how about your car? As you travel through downtown Carbondale, look for the classic yellow, blue, and red Sunoco sign. Drive in and fill up with the fuel of choice from Main Street Sunoco and get the finest performance from your car. At Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale, prompt, courteous service is always assured. Congratulations to our local athletes and coaches for their hard work and dedication. From the staff and management of Main Street Sunoco in Carbondale.
It is 1st down and 10, and that is Mike Dodato taking the football all the way for a 25-yard touchdown. And the senior tailback scores for Lakeland to make it a 42-18 ball game. So Nick, he came out of nowhere, out of the backfield, got in the game and made his presence known.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for him. Final game as a senior, to get in the end zone.
And with Lakeland on the short end of a 42-18 score, they will go for 2. As Gross will come up under center. And Gross on a toss play. And this play will be shut down by the Western Wayne Wildcats. On the carry for the Lakeland Chiefs, Brandon Dominowski, and with 4 minutes left in the football game, the Western Wayne Wildcats lead this one 42-18 here on Adams Cable High School Football.
The Waymart Building Center carries quality materials for every job, including new home construction, remodeling, or that simple weekend project. The The Waymart Building Center will supply everything to make your job easy, including plumbing and electrical supplies, hardware, tools, and paint. Remember, you don't have to drive far to find building or remodeling supplies. Stop by and see Chuck at your hometown building center, the Waymart Building Center.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
The action continues from the 50-yard line with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Channel 7 High School Football.
Here's the kickoff by Zach Torowich. It's caught at the 35-yard line by an upback from Western Wayne. Looked like Kyle Smith on the return. We'll check this for you.
Well, you want to hear a good statistic, Steve? Marty
Absolutely.
Myers just gave it to me. Toot has 11 tackles this game, 7 unassisted, and he has 3 touchdown catches. That is a complete game if I ever saw one.
Having a great night, no doubt about it.
That's athlete of the week material right there.
Yeah, really. 3:55 left in the fourth quarter. 42-18 if you're just tuning in. It's been all Western Wayne in this football game. And Nick, we talked about Western Wayne having a winning season for the first time in many, many years. Well, right after this play, we'll touch base on that. As the Wildcats will go with the running attack and take the football up to the 50. Some new
looks like the whole new unit in.
Second unit in there for the Western Wayne Wildcats. I go back to 2010 here. 2010, 11, 12, and 13. The Wildcats overall 3-7. Right now, after this ball game, they will be 6-4. A very, very good season thus far for the Western Wayne Wildcats. So congratulations to the coaching staff and, of course, head coach Don McDonough for the fine work getting this football team together. And he'll keep their season alive as the Wildcats will go on a little toss play. New quarterback in the lineup for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean,
Cameron Gilgallen.
if Western Wayne is fortunate to make the Eastern Conference playoffs here, of course, nothing is ever etched in stone until we see it in writing here. But, you know, ask Carbondale how big the Eastern Conference playoffs are to a program who's trying to build something.
Definitely.
Two seasons ago, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals against, I believe it was Palisades.
Right.
Yep.
And, you know, and look at what that turned into last year, a 9-1 record overall for the regular season.
Oh, without a doubt.
Sure.
You know, those extra couple weeks of practice and seeing different teams, you know, that winning feeling could really carry a long way.
Cameron Gilgallen, 5'8", 165-pound sophomore, will run the offense, wearing number 15.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Western Wayne, if they're fortunate enough to pick up a W, and you know, in a playoff game, maybe 2. You know, you could turn it. You know, next year you could maybe be an 8-win team in a regular season.
Well, you know, it is. I mean, the more you can play in the big games on Friday as a young kid, the better off you're going to be in the long run. The better off your program's going to be.
Yeah, it's especially a team. Western Wayne still has a lot of youth.
They're down and 12 for the Wildcats from their own 44-yard line as Gilgallen will run the offense, and he will look to hand it off, and Wildcats will just keep the football on the ground as Mike McGuire getting the call. 5'7", 150-pound sophomore, wearing number 3. So this has to be a very, very exciting time for the Wildcats as for the first time in school history, they will defeat Lakeland. And it comes here at Lakeland Stadium in Week 10 of the season.
You know, on the other end of the spectrum, too, if you're Lakeland, you know, the finality of this season, you know, for a lot of the players, especially the seniors, the majority of them are never going to play football again.
Yeah,
that's difficult.
You know, and everybody goes through it, whether no matter what level you're on. But you know, it's kind of a weird feeling. You know, you've been together with these guys since the summer, and now you know there's no practice tomorrow. No practice on Monday. No film sessions.
That's over.
It all comes to an end.
Everybody, you know. But
yes.
No matter what sport you play in, it comes to an abrupt stop when you play that final game, and there's no more playoffs to go to.
Well, you get into that routine early. Of course, official practices start in August, but a lot of these players are working out in the spring, throughout the summer, and then suddenly your season is coming to an end. And with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, penalty against the Wildcats. I believe that was a delay of game.
I think they just let the clock run down.
Now we'll have to
1:55.
2:15.
Oh, 2:15. So 1:5.
42-18 your score, Western Wayne, and they will look to punt the football on the fourth down play.
At this point, does it really matter for an extra 7 seconds?
No.
Not to be. Get the personal fouls, right?
Good snap, and here's your punt. And this will be Taryn Harding on the return for Lakeland, and it will be
coverage.
A short one.
Good coverage by the Western Wayne special teams that time.
So Lakeland will go to work with the football with 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining, trailing 42-18. And for the Western Wayne Wildcats, celebration is just over 2 minutes away. So we'll see who will be running the offense for Lakeland.
Still Gross.
Still Gross. He'll be in there. Only a sophomore. Furco will line up and dot the I formation as this play goes nowhere. It's a big defensive play by the Western Wayne Wildcats. Sterling coming up. Jai Sterling coming up for the Wildcats to make the stop. And the final 1 minute and 42 seconds beginning to tick away. Fans were all bundled up here tonight. They were wrapped up in blankets and winter coats and trying to find any way they could to stay warm as cold night here at Lakeland. And Gross will look to pass, and it falls incomplete near side of the field.
You know, Steve, you look, you know how the kind of game Toot had, but you'd be how sneaky Courtney Harp has. I have him unofficially for about 140 some yards, 146. 146 yards. I mean, he kept the ball out of Lakeland's hands, and of course, Toot, when he got an opportunity to catch a pass, he caught him, and he scored 3 touchdowns. So there's a combination that did an outstanding job, and Lakeland just had no answer for them today.
Yeah, they were just Western Wayne just overpowered Lakeland here. They dominated this football game as Gross will keep and take the football across the 45-yard line.
Fumble it out of bounds.
That will stop the clock with $1:15 to play here in the fourth. As Harding will check in with the play from the near sideline and try to have one more update for you on that Carbondale Mid-Valley game before we leave the air.
Right now, Same score, 35-28, with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Harding in motion. Lowry takes the handoff. Breaking tackles. There he goes. Inside the 40. Sprinting down the far side of the field. And there he goes for the touchdown.
Where was that on?
42-24 as Lowry scores for the Western Wayne Wildcats. I believe that was 56 yards, Glenn.
Yep.
With 1 minute and 2 seconds to play in the fourth. So that's a preview of the future right there. Mike Lowry for Lakeland showing his speed.
That is his mother right in front of you guys, if you didn't know.
And Jake Gross up under center. Furco will dot the I formation. And Gross looks to throw, going end zone, and the pass is complete to Dominowski. Brandon Dominowski on the reception for 2, and it's 42-26 as Lakeland answers with a touchdown with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We will return with more Adams Cable High School football.
Improve the appearance of your property with the help of Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Nick's Excavating and Paving provides the highest quality service in residential and commercial excavating, paving and seal coating, demolition, land clearing, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Nick's Excavating and Paving also delivers sand, stone, topsoil, and mulch. For prompt professional service, call Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. When you need electrical service, put your project in the capable hands of Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors of Clark Summit. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors have the technology to make your facility energy efficient. They also specialize in automation and control, design, maintenance, installation, troubleshooting, and repair of commercial and industrial electrical systems. Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors provide reliable 24-hour emergency service. For dependable electrical service, rely on the professionals at Lieber & Bonham Electrical Contractors, Carbondale Road, Clark Summit.
Now, back to more action with Nick, Glenn, and Steve on Adams Cable High School football.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium. 1 minute and 2 seconds remain in fourth quarter action in this Week 10 matchup between the Wildcats and the Chiefs. 42-26 your score. Western Wayne. Here's the kickoff by Lakeland, Zach Torich. Squib kick bouncing around. Lakeland will have it at the 31-yard line as it's recovered by Luke Pettinato.
Wow. Shades of the third game of the season.
Well, crazy things happen, but that clock is the big factor right now.
No.
Not enough time. Too little, too late for Lakeland as they will take over at the 36 of the Wildcats. They'll talk it over in the huddle. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. It's Jake Gross running the offense and a split backfield behind Gross. And Gross with time, looking long, got a man open, intercepted. Picked off by the Western Wayne Wildcats, and that is Kyle Smith with the interception, and he will take the football to the 37-yard line. And that will seal the deal for the Western Wayne Wildcats. Now Haynes is getting up very slowly.
No, I think that was Smith.
Smith, I should say. Kyle Smith, yeah, he's coming off the field favoring that left ankle, or that left leg. So for Kyle Smith, hopefully he's going to be okay, but being helped off by his teammates.
A few bangs in the second half. Western Wayne took, and a couple guys limping off the field, but I'm sure they'll be fine and ready to go into the playoffs.
So the Wildcats right here.
Soon, I guess, right?
What's that?
Next week, playoff start?
Definitely, yes. Wildcats second unit in there as they will continue to just protect the football. And the clock now and the countdown will begin with 37 seconds left in the fourth. So for Lakeland, their overall mark will stand at 4 wins and 6 losses as they will end the season, and a Division II mark of 1-4, while the Western Wayne Wildcats will improve their overall record to 6 wins and 4 losses, and in Division II they will now be 3 wins and 2 losses. So a very, very well-played ball game by the Western Wayne Wildcats, and the celebration will begin. For the first time ever, the Western Wayne Wildcats defeat the Lakeland Chiefs. There's the Gatorade bucket. Oh
no.
You want to get the Gatorade bucket on opening night, not the end of the season, man.
You know what? Don McDonough's probably not even feeling it.
No, he's loving it.
Whose ever idea that was.
That was perfect.
I hope he's not on that bus.
I don't think he'll care.
For the first time in school history, the Western Wayne Wildcats have defeated the Lakeland Chiefs by the score of 42-26. Congratulations to Don McDonough and the coaching staff on a well-played football game, offensively and defensively here tonight.
Don McDonough moving around. He might freeze solid by the end of the speech.
Yeah.
Well, it's good for them. That's all. It's all what it's all about. And the kids are having some fun, and I'm sure Donnie could care less. He's got a big win. He's going to the playoffs, and his team is looking pretty good, and the future looks pretty bright for Western Wayne.
How about the game they played here tonight against the Lakeland Chiefs? I mean, they put it all together, and offensively, they were right on target tonight. They played good defense. Lakeland, they fought back. They had a lot of players out of the lineup. They lost Bomba, Jared Bomba, to a leg injury, and he did not see action in the second half. But you've got to give them a lot of credit. They fought back right until the final seconds of this football game, and their season will come to an end here tonight. And for the Western Wayne Wildcats, they have a shot at the Eastern Conference playoffs. Glenn, that's what they were aiming for. They're trying to extend their season, keep it going, get into the playoffs. You take your chances from there. Eastern Conference, it's only 2. So if you win 2 ball games, you could become the Eastern Conference Northern Division champs. So good luck to the Western Wayne Wildcats on a well-played football game and upcoming games if they should get into the Eastern Conference and make it. Good luck to them, and of course to Don McDonough and the coaching staff on a job well done with this football team this season.
Absolutely well done. Absolutely, they've done a great job. And again, as we said in the beginning of the game broadcast, Steve, they could be very easily 8-2. 8-2. I mean, they had leads late in 2 games early, and they just slipped away. So Western Wayne did a great job all year long. Coaching staff is probably ecstatic the way they've played this game, and this is a great boost to go into the playoffs. And if and when they do, this is a great stepping stone for next year.
Nick, your final thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, hats off to Western Wayne, first of all, for, how old their program is, 30-some years, and how many times they played Lakeland to get your first victory on Lakeland's home turf. Huge congrats to them. Lakeland, uncharted waters for this team, not making the postseason. But they'll be back, and they got some stuff to build on as well. But for Western Wayne, if they are fortunate to get a playoff berth, good luck to them next week.
Wow.
I think they'll do good. And Glenn has an update in the Carbondale Mid-Valley game.
Final. Mid-Valley 35, Chargers 34.
Oh, my goodness. A barn burner down in Carbondale. Wow. Well, congratulations to the Mid-Valley Spartans. It's, it's good.
Go ahead, Steve.
Go ahead.
I could see this, the way these are. Carbondale must have scored. It was 35-28. They must have scored and win for 2 for the win.
Well, that's what you want. You don't play for the tie. You're going for the win at home, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it came right down to the final seconds in that ball game. But for Mid-Valley, you don't want to see any team go through a season without a win. Even though it comes, against the Carbondale area Chargers, they played well. and they pick up their first win of the season over Carbondale area. And for the Western Wayne Wildcats, they defeat Lakeland here, so congratulations to them, and to all of our fine sponsors for making high school football possible all season long. Thank you very much. If there's a service, folks, that you could require that you need from any of our sponsors, think first of them. Tom's Floor Shop, Tonkin Auto Supply, NJS Systems and Controls, Main Street Sunoco, Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center, the Waymart Building Center, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes, Lieber and Bonham Electrical Contractors, Figlamini Drugstore, Carbondale, and the Roselle Department Store. They are the reason that we're here tonight. They make it possible for us to bring you the football games here on Channel 7. Glenn?
Well, Steve, it's, again, I can't believe it's over, but it's a week 10, and I had a great time. Really, have a ball when we do this. Enjoy it immensely. Look forward to it after every summer, and of course, before you know, we'll be doing a little bit of basketball, and at least it'll be warm inside, Nick.
Absolutely.
Basketball. But again, appreciate everything. Enjoy the whole season, and enjoy watching the football games, and just seeing a thing like this happen. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, next week, heading towards Hilton Head.
Well,
play a little golf.
Good luck. Enjoy yourself. And Nick, always great to broadcast with you. And it's time to take an inside to the gymnasium.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's going to wrap it up for high school football for this season. Your final score here tonight, it was Western Wayne 42 and Lakeland 26. For the team, till next time, I'm Steve Young. Thanks for joining us, and so long from Lakeland Stadium.
Today's Adams Cable Channel 7 presentation of high school football between the Lakeland Chiefs and the Western Wayne Wildcats was brought to you by Adams Cable Service, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs, Fire Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Carbondale, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield, Main Street Sunoco, Carbondale, Beston's Body Shop and Collision Center, Carbondale, by your one-stop lumber and hardware center, the Waymart Building Center, Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Homes with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale, Lieber and Bonham Electrical Contractors, Clark Summit, Figlamini Drugstore, Carbondale, locally owned and trusted since 1929. The starting lineups for today's game are brought to you by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. Thank you for making this another great season of high school football, and we'll see you for the upcoming Adams Cable 2015 high school basketball season here on Channel 7.